This is Sean with the National Weather Service in Milwaukee with an update on the potential for accumulating snow Wednesday morning through afternoon. And the areas we're looking at accumulations are mainly to the east of Madison, and we could see 1 to potentially 4 inches or more depending on how the situation evolves, and we'll get into that in just a moment. First, let's look at starting times, mainly early morning in the north, later in the morning as you go further south across the area, and then perhaps even later than that in the southwestern parts of the area, although it's a little uncertain whether those areas will even see much in the way of accumulations. The snow will continue into the afternoon and evening into eastern parts of our area, although once again the far southwest we do have some times on there, but those areas may not see as much snowfall depending on how things play out. Here's a model simulation showing snow moving down from the north with an area of low pressure passing through. You can see the very sharp cutoff there where eastern parts of the area see more than some areas to the west. And that's reflected in the snow totals shown here. There's a sharp gradient where the northeastern parts of our area could see potentially 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. However, this is highly dependent on how things evolve. There's the possibility that a heavier snow band could set up somewhere across our area. Right now it appears the area most likely to see this would be along and northeast of a Milwaukee to Fond du Lac line. The totals will be less if this band does not develop. In fact, here's an example of that. This is the low end amount which is forecast, and this is another way to break down the forecast through viewing it in a probabilistic sense, in that there are a lot of different possible outcomes that can come out of a given forecast. In the case of this one, if we don't get the heavy snow band, those amounts in the east will actually decrease to only about 1 to 2 inches. So there is a little bit of uncertainty involved in this forecast. High temperatures on Wednesday will be cool, 25 to 30 degrees. We will be below freezing, and it'll be turning colder Wednesday night, so the usual does apply that untreated roadways could become slick. And expect those lows to drop off into the teens or single digits and perhaps even colder depending on the amount of snow that falls. Be sure to keep up with the forecast one of these ways, and we'll keep you updated here at the National Weather Service.